Oof. What it do, people? It's your boy Derek on the mic again. Yeah. Do me a favor, guys. Subscribe. We only need 81 more subscribers to hit 200. Definitely would appreciate that. Also, I've been very appreciative of the like button lately. We're up to 5 likes now, bro. I've never had 5 likes on a video before, so thank you. Everyone's like, damn, 5 likes, you bitch-ass motherfucker. You lame-o. Getting excited over 5 likes. Yeah, fuck you. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to introduce the one. He goes by Danaconda at night and Brother Dan during the day. How you doing, Brother Dan?
I'm doing swell, my friend. How are you today?
Oh, I'm quite swell. I'm quite swell. I made some good money today. I'm trying to win a contest. I'm almost there. And there's just been nothing but nonstop free agency news since free agency took place. But what about you, man?
I was just working a lot. Had a couple parties this weekend. Had to work for. And just enjoying the Monday and Tuesday now. Going to the Blackhawks game tomorrow with my girlfriend. So it'll be fun.
Nice. Well, that's going to be a lot of fun, actually.
Absolutely. Much needed.
So, did you know that Cam Newton was thrown at Auburn's pro day? And do you think that he has a chance to be a spot? I'm sorry, a chance to play in the NFL again as a starter? I'm going to show you some of the starters right now that are in the NFL right now for all these 32 teams. Let me see, which one is it? I have so many things on here. It might be that one. No, that's Shohei Ohtani. How many quarterbacks? These are all the projected quarterbacks that are in the NFL. Josh Allen, he's definitely better than Cam Newton. Probably going to say that. Mac's the reason. Bill Belichick obviously thought Mac Jones was better than Cam Newton. He was the bridge quarterback over there. Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Jimmy Garoppolo, Justin Herbert, all probably a lot better than him at this point. We see Lamar Jackson. Okay, Davis Mills, but they're about to draft Bryce Young. We got Joe Burrow, Deshaun Watson, Kenny Pickett, but he's their future. You got Ryan Tannehill, Trevor Lawrence, who's their future. Maybe the Colts, but they just signed Gardner Minshew, so they don't need a veteran quarterback anymore. You got Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones, Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, Matt Stafford. You do have the 49ers with Brock Purdy, and then you have the Washington Commanders with Sam Howell. Those are the only two, or maybe the Panthers, but they're going to get C.J. Stroud. Like, who do you think they would go to?
One second, bud. What is it? What is it? He can start in the NFL at all.
You don't think he's going to be a starter in the NFL at all?
Uh-oh.
Damn. He said, fuck you, Cam Newton. You ain't shit. I'm going to remove Danny for just a second. But, ooh, damn, did not mean to do that. I was looking at that, but we'll just cancel out of that. Hold on 1 second. There it is. I got to cancel out of that. All right. Well, moving on. So he doesn't think Cam Newton's going to get signed. I think Cam Newton might have a chance, but I don't think it's as a starter. He could sign up as a backup somewhere, and then maybe, you have like a situation like the 49ers where all their quarterbacks get injured. But why don't you think that Cam Newton's going to get signed?
Been injury prone, washed up for a couple of years now. There's never really a good thrower to begin with, so I was like a RPO type quarterback, runner type quarterback. You know what I mean? So I'm like, he's just not good in the NFL anymore.
I feel you on that. You think Lamar Jackson's going to get traded? He requested a trade today. He announced that this morning, and there's some rumors that he might go to the Colts, might go to a couple other places. Do you think he's staying with the Ravens, or do you think he's getting traded?
He'll get traded to the Bears. Ravens will get Justin Fields. Lamar Jackson will go to the Bears.
What? Is that what you want? Is that why you're saying that?
That's what I believe.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think that he'll probably stay with the Ravens because he's on that franchise tag. He'll still play, I think, in my opinion. But I think that he has the possibility of coming to the Colts. I heard a rumor that there was a plane that touched down in Baltimore that was a Colts plane, and there's no further update on that. So they could be over there trying to work out a deal, trying to get Lamar Jackson. I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of stuff that happens on draft day, like a lot of movement, a lot of trades.
You think they would trade Lamar though?
Huh?
You think they're gonna trade Lamar though?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Why won't you sign him for a long-term contract? Why did you only franchise tag him? If you want him, why don't you pay him for the whole year? He wants to be traded. He asked for a trade on March 2nd. He said.
I don't see him playing for the Ravens any longer then.
Whatchamacallit, Aaron Mabin said this. He said, it's frustrating as a former player to watch him being put into this position of being a pawn for billionaires. The fact that no franchise has extended Lamar an offer sheet, given his credentials and revolutionary talent, reeks of collusion and is indicative of the racism that is deeply embedded in the culture of the NFL. And I got a Lamar tweet too. Lamar said this. A letter to my fans. I want to first of all thank you for all the love and support you consistently showed towards me. All you are amazing, and I appreciate y'all so much. I want all to know, not to believe everything you read about me. Let me personally answer your questions. In regards to my future plans, as of March 2nd, I requested a trade from the Ravens organization, in which the Ravens has not been interested in meeting my value. And anyone and everyone that has met me or been around me know I love the game of football, and my dream is to help my team win the Super Bowl. You all are great, but I had to make a business decision. This was best for my family, and I, no matter how far I go with my career takes me, I'll continue to be close to my fans of Baltimore, Flock Nation, and the entire state of Maryland. You'll see me again. So all that stuff's been shaken up. I definitely think he might get traded, though. There's a chance that he stays. Somehow they figure it out, which would be the best thing for both of them. But I think that he might get traded, and if he gets traded, I think a good spot for him would be the Colts, and because they got Shane Steichen, he just did a really great job with Jalen Hurts. So I feel like if he can change and make Jalen Hurts and to play to his utmost potential, I'm sure he can get the most of Lamar Jackson. Plus, he'll have Jonathan Taylor in the backfield, man. He'll have a lot better wide receivers. He's got Michael Pittman, who's a dog, Alex Pierce, Ashton Dullin's a burner, and then they just signed Isaiah McKenzie.
Offensive line's better too.
You said what?
Yeah.
Yeah, to an extent. Last year we were kind of garbage, so we're still waiting to see if we're gonna do anything else with that. But yeah, I am happy that we got the Isaiah. I'm sorry. God damn it! I'm happy that we got Isaiah McKenzie on our team. We signed him.
That's a good move. Good pickup. He's a solid quarterback. Not solid, MVP type quarterback. I think it's better than Jalen Hurts. He's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the NFL. So, whatever, he's going to bring a dynamic skill set if he goes to the Colts.
That would just be crazy. Nick doesn't want it to happen. He calls Lamar Jackson a running back quarterback. He's like, he's not a quarterback, he's a running back. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. He's going to help us win the goddamn game, and that's all I give a fuck about, Is just put him in the game, let us win the Super Bowl with this guy. I don't care if he never throws for 2,000 yards in a season, bro. I don't care if he runs for 2,000 yards every single season. As long as he's on the field helping us win games, put him on our team, bro. Anyways, how do you feel about Dante Hightower retiring?
Hard hitter. One of the hardest hitters at his position for a long time. Very clutch, Mr. February. He always came clutch in the Super Bowl. Well-deserved career. Hall of Fame worthy, I don't know, but definitely Patriot Ring of Honor. But definitely an above-average player and played like a Hall of Famer in the playoffs and Super Bowls.
Yeah, that dude was a beast. There was a point in time where I think he was about to be a free agent or was a free agent. I wanted him to come over to the Colts. He tweeted out and said, "It's been a hell of a ride and a career beyond my wildest dreams. It's time to hang him up. From the bottom of my heart, thank you to everyone who played a part." And then he's got his little thing. You can click on it. This is his little game or user tag, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun watching him play. I mean, those Patriot defenses with him, that second part of the dynasty, him, McCourty, even Jamie Collins. I'm forgetting some other players. I mean, some of these players were off and on. Kyle Van Noy. I mean, a lot of those players came and go. Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of those guys are big. I mean, especially linebackers and safeties of Bill Belichick. Defenses always play crucial parts.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Patriots signing Nelson Aguilar to a 1-year deal for you guys as a wide receiver?
I actually missed that. I didn't know that. But thinking about it, I'm like, it doesn't fill any voids. I mean, that's goodbye. No DeAndre Hopkins now.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have just signed 2 wide receivers now. Whoever you got last week, I forgot who it was. Oh, yeah, Juju Smith-Schuster, and now Nelson Aguilar. Hey, but that's a better wide receiver group, I think, than you guys had last year. I still think you should have kept Jacoby Myers, though. Well, yeah. The Cowboys re-signed Dante Fowler to a 1-year deal. Macaulay Harbin, he was a former Chief. He's now on the Jets on a $6.5 million deal. And he also clapped back at Adam Schefter. Adam Schefter put out a tweet. I think it is – no – there it is. He said, the Jets now add a player to run jet sweeps and more. And he goes, way more than jet sweeps. Just want to put that out there.
That pissed him off, probably.
Yeah, like that's kind of fucked up. You're saying that the only thing he's good for is jet sweeps? He's like, I'm going to prove you wrong, buddy.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, he was good at jet sweeps, so, but I mean, when he was a receiver, when they did use him as a receiver, he was lights out.
Facts. Let's see. We got Austin Hooper, 2-time Pro Bowler. He signed for the Raiders, $2.75 million with an upside of $3.5 million on a 1-year deal. The Cowboys had a lot. The Cowboys have agreed to a deal with running back Ronald Jones, so he's going to be the backup to Tony Pollard, who visited the Star Monday. Jones spent last year with Kansas City after a 4-year run with Tampa. His best year was 2020, 192 carries, 978 yards, 7 touchdowns, and he only played 6 games last year for the Chiefs. And then I'm going to share this with you. Foster Morale, I think that's how you say his name. He announced something on Twitter. I believe he has cancer now. He said, though somewhat of a miraculous process, this free agency period has been life-changing for me. During a routine physical conducted by the Saints medical team down in New Orleans, I've come to learn that I have Hodgkin's lymphoma and will be stepping away from football. At this time, to fight a new opponent, cancer, I'm grateful for the support and thankful for the people who have stood firm with me. There hasn't been a single step I've taken without hundreds of people lighting the path before me, and I will continue to seek their guidance. That being said, I'll go kick this thing's ass and get back to doing what I love. AMDG.
Good for him. He's taking it as a positive and stride kind of thing. Going to fight it. I mean, once you have something like that, any kind of cancer, you want to think positive. You don't want to go on it with a negative mindset because it would kill you faster.
Yeah, facts. I mean, that could really be a downer on you. You know, you just thinking about it negatively, you're never going to be in a good mood if you're doing that. So props to him for staying positive through it. Hopefully he does, become 100% healthy, comes back from that, and he's back to playing football and everything that he loves to do. Prayers are going out to that man.
What was I going to say? That's a curable disease, right? I mean, if they catch it in time, I don't know. Hopkins lymphoma.
I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person. I wish I was a doctor. Well, yes, curable. I think there's a way to come back from it. I think there has people that I don't think he's gonna die. I hope not. I mean, I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up later.
Let's see. Safety Terrell Edmonds and the Eagles have agreed to terms on a 1-year deal per league source. The former first-round pick started 75 games last year. Started 75 games over the 5 years for the Steelers. Not last year. That'd be pretty crazy if he did that. The Panthers, they're at it again. Frank Reich, they just got DJ Chark on a 1-year deal. The Browns, they're signing former Seahawks wide receiver Marquise Goodwin to a 1-year deal. And for some odd reason, we're trading kickers in the NFL now. The Panthers traded kicker Zane Gonzalez to the 49ers. Question for you, Danny.
Yes.
For any game in your entire life, have you ever decided that you would take mushrooms before that sport?
No, I have not.
Well, Derek Wolfe says that's what he used to do. He used to take Adderall and mushrooms before the games.
No one is always crazy on the field. Those Bronco defensive lines, the Ravens for a little bit, fucking nuts.
Yeah, I mean,
He probably was tripping hard seeing those quarterbacks. Like, get after you.
that'd just be, I don't know, like, shrooms, wouldn't that make you trip? Like, I would have to feel like, what would you envision the quarterback? Like, just getting terrified by the quarterback, or like what? Like happiness? Like what? Like, I want to see his emote. Like, I want to know, dude. I kind of want to go back and watch any of his games. I'm like, yep, he was definitely on shrooms on that one. Definitely. That's yep. But I don't think he'd ever know, man. That's crazy, dude. Guess who's returning to Seattle on a 1-year deal?
I can guess. Bobby Wagner.
Bobby Wagner. Yep, $7 million returning after all that drama. He's back. Now, you want to hear something? You said what?
He just needed a year away from Seattle. That's all he needed.
Yep, now they just need to get Richard Sherman back out of retirement and get some of the other players back over there.
The Legion of Old Boom.
So, where'd it go? Shohei Ohtani just struck out Trout in the World Baseball Classic game and won the World Classic Baseball game or World Baseball Classic game for Japan. And there was something I saw that I thought was pretty awesome. Joe Pompliano put this out on a tweet. He said, when Shohei Ohtani was in high school, he wrote out life goals for each year of his life from 18 to 42. It included everything from when he wanted to join an MLB team to when he wanted to have kids. The craziest part, his age 27 goal. Member of Japan WC team and MVP. And he was the MVP. Or these are his goals right here. Age 18, join a team, the MLB, and he did. Age 19, master English and reach AAA. Call up to the majors, make 1.5 billion. Holy shit. Age 21, starting rotation, 16 wins. Age 22, win the Cy Young Award. Age 23, member of Japan World Baseball Classic team. And he's 27 now. Throw a no-hitter and 25 wins. Throw fastest pitch in the world, 175 kilometers an hour, so 108 miles per hour. Age 26, win the World Series and get married. Age 27, member of the Japan World Baseball Classic team and the MVP. And he got that one, and he is 27. Age 28, first son is born. He wants to throw a second no-hitter, get the most wins ever by a Japanese pitcher. He wants his first daughter to be born. He is just down to the T. Win a second World Series. Second son is win a third World Series. Member of Japan World Baseball Classic team. Break the strikeout record. First son starts baseball. Stats drop, start to think about retirement. Decide to retire at end of next season. Throw no-hitter in my very last game. Return to Japan. Introduce the American system to Japan. Wow.
How many of those has he succeeded? I feel like a lot of those already.
I would have to go and look, but I know he's definitely been in the starting rotation. I don't know if he's hit 16 wins. I can look, though. Hold on.
I don't think he's hit 16. I think maybe 14 or 15.
Maybe. How about last year? ESPN stats. Shohei. All right. So stats right there. All right, so how do you go to wins? Where is your wins? It doesn't even show me the wins on here, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's hard. I know baseball stats are kind of hard to find online. It's just some specific stats.
Like I see all the other stats and shit, but it's just not showing me the wins. If I had to guess, he's pretty damn close, dude. I mean, a lot of that stuff. I'll throw a no-hitter. I know he's throwing a no-hitter. I don't think he's ever gotten 25 wins, though. 16 wins, I think he's gotten. He's been in the starting rotation. I don't think he's won the Cy Young Award. Let's see. He was pretty close, though.
Are those goals that get hit on MLB The Show?
Let me do this. Wiki. He's got 42 wins and 15 losses. Professional career. He was the Rookie of the Year in 2018. He was the American League MVP in 2021. Where to go? 2022. I wish I would give you more stats. Like, Man, he's got a lot. He's got a decorated career. I mean, there's so many things in here. It's just insane. But he's got his World Baseball Classic MVP of 2023. He's on the All World Baseball Classic team of 2023. What was one of them? He's won American League Rookie of the Year, Cy Young Award. I don't think he's got that yet. So he's still trying to come for that. Yep.
It's crazy because he's a great pitcher, but he's also a great fielder and hitter too.
It's crazy. It's just wild to think about, man.
And it's crazy because he's like a once in a generational type player, just like Mike Trout.
He's like Babe Ruth in a way.
Oh yeah.
Just better. I don't know. All these people that like Babe Ruth are gonna come at me. Am I dumb? I was the see. I haven't been like into baseball. Not into baseball. I haven't been watching any type of fantasy anything for baseball this year, and I went and drafted last night, and I didn't take Shohei Ohtani #1 overall. Am I dumb?
I would have took Shohei Ohtani. If he had the #1 pick, you take him.
I took Acuna because I think Acuna is going to go on a tear this year, but I just need him to play a full year. We got some comments. What's up, Juan? Got Juan Cruz on here. Shout out to him. But yeah, man, I don't know. I the only thing I didn't pick Ohtani for was because I didn't want him just to sit on my freaking utility spot the entire season. But he also pitches. But I figured if I just drafted a great team, I didn't have to worry about that shit. I just know that he has the potential to get almost 700 points. So I should have drafted him first overall. I just didn't want to waste just one specific spot. I like having a player I can move around in multiple spots.
Because I have that flexibility.
Facts. But, hey, man, I'm going to let you go, bro, because the next stuff I'm talking about is basketball, homie.
All right, buddy. Take care now.
Deuces, homie. You have a good night.
You too, buddy.
Motherfucker looks like he was about to knock out. Lonzo Ball. I'm going to show you guys some shit. Let's see. Where you at, buddy? Here we go. And this is Daniel Greenberg. He's a good reporter out here. He said Chicago Bulls point guard Lonzo Ball had a cartilage transplant surgery today. Well, that was back on the 20th. And head coach Billy Donovan said that the doctors told him that it went well. Lonzo will now try to become the first ever NBA player to return after having cartilage transplant surgery, which to me just translates to he's never going to play basketball again. I would like that man to play. I haven't heard him like even remotely about to come back in the last 2 years. I've just chalked it up as a loss. and we should move on from that. But we just continue to go down that path and keep all these reporters keep asking, and when's Lonzo coming back? When's Lonzo coming? They should just fucking surprise us. It should just be some random ass thing that they announce out of nowhere, like, hey guys, Lonzo's back. You're like, oh shit, Lonzo's back? Fuck, let's go, dude. Let's go. But no, he ain't ever coming back because no one ever comes back from that. And he's a ball. There's a controversial call with the Mavericks. Mark Cuban wasn't happy about it. And I'm going to show you the play first. It's not going to have sound because every time I put sound in it, they always fucking boot my shit off. But this is the shit. Oh, hold on 1 second. Come on, go past it. Blah, 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 blah. Boom. And they just scored. So watch what happened. Sorry it took so long for that. I didn't realize I was going to do that. There's no Maverick players around the Golden State Warriors at all. Out of nowhere, the ref just hands them the ball, and there's no one around to defend the basket. So, of course, they're going to shoot. Come on. Here it goes. All right. Ref just goes, all right, here you go. Boom, and score. Because there's no one over there. Here comes the guy over there to try and defend, but everybody else was on the other side of the court, man. This is what Mark Cuban said. I'll show you his report. He's fucking pissed about it. I mean, I would be too. He's trying to protest that shit. He said, for those wondering about the play with 1 minute and 54 seconds to go in the third, let me explain what happened. The ref called Mavs ball. The announcer announced it. Then there was a timeout. During the timeout, the official changed the call and never told us. Then when they saw us line up as if it were our ball, he just gave the ball to the Warriors. Never said a word to us. They got an easy basket. Crazy that it would matter in a 2-point game. Worst officiating non-call mistake possibly in the history of the NBA. All they had to do was just tell us, and they didn't. Then Shams, the reporter, came out and he said this about the Mavericks in general, said that the Dallas Mavericks plan to file to the NBA a former protest of the 127-125 loss to the Golden State Warriors tonight, with the focus on alleged referee mistake that led to the 2 free Warriors points late in the third quarter. Now, I wonder what's going to happen with all that shit. Like, do they make it a tie? Do they go back and replay that? Like, do they go back and just like, all right, we're going to start at that 1 minute and 54 mark in the third quarter? Do they replay that game? What happens in that instance? I don't know. That's pretty crazy. I'm going to go look up those rules and figure that shit out. But that's all I got today, guys. Just wanted to shed some light on that controversial call in the NBA, Lonzo Ball and Ohtani. Rarely much that's been going on lately. Just nothing about free agency news. We got the draft coming up here eventually. That's about it, guys. But make sure that you guys subscribe. We only need 81 more subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Also, be sure to hit that like button. We do appreciate that. But without further ado, I'm gonna be out here, guys. Later. Y'all have a good night.